Next, panel 275. CB, main B, bat bus B to close. CB, inverter power 2, main B to close. Okay. Incidentally, anything that I've given you up till now is not sequence critical, but from now on it should be you should be sure to do it in the sequence we give you. Why don't you read that back, Jack?
Okay, let me give you all of panel 225 again. CB flight bus main B closed. CB CTE main B closed. On panel 250, CB bat B bat charge. That should be bat C Charlie, and then bat charge EDS 2 closed.
That's right.
CB bat B power entry.
Okay, that should be bat Charlie.
Let me finish. Okay, that's what I thought. Bat Charlie, bat charge, EDS 2 closed. Bat Baker, power entry and post landing closed. On panel 275, CB main B, bat bus B closed. CB inverter power 2, main B closed.
Okay, that's correct, except for the second circuit breaker on panel 250, which is CB bat Charlie, power entry / post landing close.
Okay, bat Charlie, power entry post landing.
Okay, now back to panel 250. CB bat Bravo, power entry post landing close. Next, MDC3, AC inverter 2 to main B, AC inverter 2, AC bus 1 on up. Next, panel 5, AC inverter, AC bus 1 to reset and then center. Panel 3. Up TLM to command reset, then off. Then select best Omni. Read back, please.
Okay, Vince. The following steps are sequence critical. Panel 250, CB, bat B, power entry and post landing closed. That's bat Baker. MDC 3, AC inverter 2 to main B. AC inverter 2, AC 1 on. And then there was standby.
How do you read now, Jay?
Okay, Vance. How far did you copy any of my steps there?
Okay, I heard you through AC inverter 2, AC bus 1 to on, and then you were cut out by noise. Go ahead.
Okay. Now comes to one I didn't understand. You said go over to MDC 5 and say an AC inverter, AC bus 1, reset, then center. Then back to MDC 3, up telemetry, command reset, then off, and then select best Omni.
Roger, the readback's correct, but let me recheck this. Standby. Jack, we were incorrect on panel 5. That should have been panel 3.
Okay, that's good. I got it.
Okay, now, when you are in this configuration, the following onboard readouts are required. Panel 3, BAT-C voltage, Pyro BAT-A voltage, Pyro BAT-B voltage, SPS helium pressure, and the following readouts on panel 101. CM RCS injector temperatures, those are positions 5 Charlie, 5 Delta, 6 Alpha, 6 Bravo, 6 Charlie, 6 Delta. And the battery manifold pressure, which is 4 Alpha. And standing by for readback.
Okay, you want me to read out on MDC3 BAT B voltage, Pyro A voltage, Pyro B voltage, SPS helium pressure on panel 101, Command Module RCS injector temperatures, 5 Charlie, 5 Dog, 6 Alpha, 6 Baker, 6 Charlie, 6 Dog. The battery manifold pressure, 4 Alpha.
Okay, and that was correct, but I want to recheck the very first one. That was BAT Charlie voltage. Is that what you read, Beck?
Okay. Okay, BAT Charlie voltage. Seems like we're having a difference. I can't understand BAT Charlie from BAT Dog.
Okay, now that's the complete procedure for getting into it. As far as getting into it's concerned, what I'll give you now is how to back out of it after you're through with your readings. Are you ready to copy?
Okay.
Okay, now you'll back out fairly quickly after you go into this procedure. All we'll need is about 5 minutes of TM. And so if you're ready to copy, here it comes.
Go ahead.
Panel 3, power amp to off. Incidentally, copy this down on a piece of scratch paper as I read it, and then later I'll refer back to your first list where you can write things in the right-hand margin.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. You want... repeat the one on panel 3 again, ma'am.
Okay, power amp off.
Okay, go ahead.
Transponder off. AC inverter 2 to off. Okay, next panel 250. CB, BAT Bravo, power entry, post landing to open. Standby one. Okay, Jack, what I just gave you now on the back out is the only thing that's ordered critical. From here on, you can go to the steps for initiating the procedure and backtrack. In other words, you should go to each of the panels that I read up and put the circuit breakers back to the baseline configuration, or the switches. Over.
Okay. Okay, now here's to exit. Here's the sequence critical steps. Power amp off. Transponder off. AC inverter 2 off. And the last one on panel 250. CB BAT Baker power entry and post landing open. And then hit the steps in reverse order. that you gave to me and back out. Like then I would start on MDC3 up telemetry to off, and then AC inverter AC1 bus 1 to off, and then AC inverter 2 to off, AC inverter 2 main B to off. Is that the type of order that you want to back out of?
That's affirmed, but just for kicks, let's go through these panels again, and I'll give you the position, just to make sure there can be no doubt.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and once again, in the area where I said order was not critical, it's still not critical when you back out. But now I'll go ahead. Okay, panel 4. Telcom group 1, AC will not be AC1, it'll go to off. Panel 5. All circuit breakers on that panel which were positioned will now come to open. Over.
Okay, panel 4, telecom group 1 will go off. Panel 5, all the circuit breakers that we closed will go back to open.
Okay, panel 3. The first 3 lines have been taken care of already in my beginning in the back out procedure. So starting with mode voice, that should go back to voice. Power SCE off, PMP off, S-band antenna Omni Bravo, panel 225, CB flight bus main B open, CB CTE main B open. Read back.
Okay, Vance, I'm going to have to switch on these. I'm starting to get some static here.
Okay.
Okay, how you reading on aft on me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, on panel 3, the first 3 steps we took care of. Mode voice to voice, power CE off, power PMP to off, and S-band Omni would go back to Bravo. Panel 225, flight bus main B will go open, and CB CTE main B will go open.
That's affirmed. The 2 circuit breakers on panel 250 will go open. The 2 circuit breakers panel 275 will go open. Okay, the circuit breaker on panel 250 we took care of already. Panel 3, AC inverter 2 we took care of. AC inverter 2, AC bus 1 should now go off. And the remaining 2 switches on panel 3 we took care of. And select best Omni remains the same. Okay, read back.
Okay, the 2 switches, 2 circuit breakers on panel 250 will go back to open. The 2 circuit breakers on panel 275 back to open. The power entry and post-landing circuit breaker we already took care of earlier. The AC inverter 2 we took care of earlier. AC inverter 2 to AC bus 1 will go to off. The AC inverter AC bus 1 we took care of. No, that'll go to off. And up telemetry command reset will go off.
That's correct, Jack. Okay, that's it, and I think we're about ready to go with this procedure whenever you are.
Okay, first we got to go through that procedure to power the CSM from the LEM. Is that Charlie?
No, this is independent of power from the LEM. This is purely a CSM.
Oh, okay.
This is purely a CSM power-up, so we can take a look at your telemetry and see how cold the vehicle is and that sort of thing.
Okay, it's going in work. Okay, now I won't have any voice with you, so is that right? You don't want me to get connected up? You want me to just take these readings and come back and tell you what I have, huh?
That's affirmed. There'll be no voice. And
okay. Okay, in work.
We presume, though, that there'll be somebody in the LEM that we can call if we have to get word to you.
Oh, yeah. There'll be somebody standing by. They'll run up into the bedroom and tell me to stop what I'm doing.
Okay, and let us know when you start.
Okay, I'm going to start right now, Ben.
Okay. Aquarius, Houston. Aquarius, Houston, over.
Okay, Houston, Aquarius, switching watches, and Jack's put up in the command module.
Okay, Jim. We have 4 steps here to give you to request that you get back on down voice backup if you're ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
Okay, bit rate to low bit rate. Voice function switch to down voice backup. Power amp CB open. Range function switch in ranging. That's verify.
Okay, bit rate low, voice function down voice backup, power amp S-band open, and range functioning to range, and that's a verify. And I still have the biomed on the right here, so we don't have hot mic.
Okay, thank you.
And you want that in work now?
That's firm.
Okay. Okay, Houston, Aquarius, how do you read?
Loud and clear, Jim.
Okay, I have a question for you, Houston, if you have time.
Sure, go ahead.
And copying down the reestablishing PTC maneuver that Charlie gave me. Step 5 was when rates are less than 0.05 degrees per second, attitude control yaw to pulse. And just how am I to get my rates down to 0.05 degrees per second? My rate indicator at the best is 1/10 of a degree.
Stand by. Aquarius, Houston.
Go ahead.
Jim, this has been tried in the simulator by Charlie and others, and what they recommend is that you null your rates on the error needles till you see no movement whatsoever, and then wait another couple of minutes. And that should do it. That's the only way we can tell. Over.
Okay, I'll give it the old common strike.
Okay, and if you can't attain that, well, of course, just the best you can do. We'll have to give it a try. Maybe it won't be quite like the simulator.
Right.
Okay, Houston, Aquarius.
Go ahead, Aquarius.
Okay, Vance, I've gone all the way through your procedure, all the way down to select best Omni, but I'm not getting any main bus B voltage, and this I don't understand.
Roger.
I can read that bus. I can read that bus B voltage at 36.5. I can put that reading at 37.0.
Okay, Jack, you read now?
Hi, loud and clear, Van.
Okay, you faded out due to noise in your orientation. If you close the power amp circuit breaker, we can hear you better. Over. That's panel 16.
Okay.
Okay, you faded out at the very beginning, so please go through that again. We understand you don't get anything on main B.
Okay, Vance, how are you reading now?
Okay, we're hearing you better. Stand by one. Okay, Jack, please repeat back now your conversation. You were cut out for a while ago.
I don't have any idea where we cut out, Vince. I just said that we performed the procedure exactly as you say. We're down into the step critical portion to where I said select best Omni. However, we're not getting any main bus B voltage reading. I can read bat bus B, Baker, at 36.5, bat Charlie at 37.0, but I have negative main bus B reading.
Okay, stand by. Okay, Jack, there's a switch and a circuit breaker that were positioned this morning that we'd like to have you check. Correction, just the switch. Panel 5, check your bus tie. Main bus tie bat BC on.
That is verified on. I checked that.
Okay. Okay, Jack, this is Houston, over.
Go ahead, Ben.
Okay, we're getting data from you, Jack, so that much looks good. On panel 5, request verification that EPS sensor signal circuit breaker is main B.
Okay,
Or
stand by.
main B is closed.
Okay.
Okay, Jack, and we see your main bus B voltage at 28.5.
Okay, you can see it. Good. Okay. Okay, Ben, that circuit breaker is in.
Copy.
Well, Ben, if you're getting data from it, let me go back up there and finish these.
Okay, Jack, please repeat your cutting out.
Okay, Ben. Okay, we just changed zombies here. I say if you're getting data from us, that's the important thing. Let me go back up into the bedroom there and get the readings you wanted so we can get this stuff powered down. Is that okay? Okay, we
by
got
all means, and select best Omni.
Okay, Vance, we'll go back up. We've got voltage now, and we'll go back up and take the readings that you want.
Okay, and select best Omni.
Okay, I'm going back up into the bedroom, Vance. How do you read?
Loud and clear.
Okay, I'm going back up to the bedroom. We'll select best Omni and continue on with the procedure.
Roger.
Okay, Vance, Jim's up. How do you read?
Reading you loud and clear, Jim.
Okay. And Houston, I noticed through the AOT and through the overhead document window that we are venting again.
Okay, Jim, understand the service module is venting.
That's firm.
Aquarius, Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Jim, would you holler into the bedroom and tell Jack that when he has his onboard readouts that we wish he'd use the back out procedure and shut down again per the procedure we gave him.
Roger. As soon as he gets his onboard readouts, to use the power down procedure and shut down. Is that right?
That's firm.
Okay, Jack just told me that he's through and he's going to go through the back procedures again, the first ones he got to shut down.
Okay.
This is Apollo Control at 102 hours 6 minutes. We got 7 minutes 37 seconds worth of telemetry data on the command and service modules during this power up of the command module. We powered up just enough to enable us to get telemetry signals and for the flight controllers to take a quick telemetry snapshot of the command module. They appear to like what they've seen. GNC reports propulsion systems pressure and temperatures all look good on the CSM. Apollo 13 is 160,331 nautical miles from Earth. Velocity 4,295 feet per second.
Houston, Aquarius.
Go ahead, Aquarius.
Jack's ready to give you the readings, and you're ready to copy them.
Stand by. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Vance, the readings that you wanted. Are you ready?
Ready to copy, Jack.
Okay, Bat Charlie, 37.0. Pyro A, 37.0. Pyro B, 37.0. FCS helium pressure, 3450. And just for kicks, nitrogen A, 2300. Nitrogen B, 2400. CM RCS injector temperatures, 5 Charlie, 4.5. 5 Dog, 3.5. 6 Alpha, 4.0. 6 Baker, 4.6. 6 Charlie, 4.0. 6 Dog, 3.8. Battery manifold pressure for Alpha, 1.4.
Okay, Jack, we got it. Thank you very much.
Okay, how does telemetry look on our on the old Odyssey?
It doesn't look too cold. Looks pretty good.
Okay, thank you very much.
You bet.
We're going to need him.
How does it feel, Jack?
I tell you, Deke, it's cold up in there. I don't know whether we'll be able to sleep up there tonight. It must be about 35 or 40 degrees.
Right, that's what I was worried about.
Right now, we're getting 2 sets of CWGs on. It's not uncomfortable at all in Aquarius, but it definitely is cold in Odyssey.
Roger.
Okay, Vance, Jim's back on.
Go ahead, Jim.
We just have change of watch, that's all.
Okay. Aquarius, Houston, over.
Go ahead, Houston.
Jim, 2 items. In the command module, we wish to verify that the pyro battery selector was left in the main position. And we're ready to have the power amp circuit breaker on panel 16 pulled whenever you're ready.
Okay, Vance, Fred just tells me that he put it there, and we're checking that again about the pyro battery selector in the main position.
Okay, I understand you're checking it.
And I'll pull the power amp circuit breaker.
Roger.
Houston, Aquarius.
Go ahead, Jim.
How does number 2 battery look to you now?
Stand by. Aquarius, Houston.
Go ahead.
Jim, it looks like it was probably a sensor problem. The battery number 2 is load sharing well, and we see no indications of higher temperatures in the glycol loop or anything that would make us think that it's heating up.
Okay, thank you.
Roger.
Houston, Aquarius.
Roger, go ahead.
I just want to talk over a little philosophy here. Fred told me that at one time you came up and told that we were a little steep on the entry angle. And now our burn is going to make us give us a steeper angle. I just want to make sure that we're all talking the same thing. That in essence, at this particular situation, we are shallow and not steep, and we are going to steepen the angle.
Jim, the situation is that the moment we're a little bit shallow, and retrograde mid-course is going to put us more in the center of the corridor, over.
Okay, fine. I just want to make sure Fred had written down some time ago that our angle now was about 7-1, and we were going to do a mid-course at 17 per second. So we're prepared that we were going to shallow it out. I think we're about the same mindset now.
Raj. And I guess it follows, but your perigee is a little bit high right now, too. So that'll be bringing it back down, that is.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
another question, Jim. Our readings down here say your LEM cabin's about as cold as the command module cabin. Is that right?
Well, we really don't know. There's usually two people in the LEM cabin, and seems to be a lot more compact, and so we don't notice the coldness down here as we do with the command module.
Okay.
Houston Aquarius.
Go ahead.
Some time ago, I copied down a long COAS mid-course 7-quarter control burn at a GEG of 134, 59, 42, 98. Is that burn pad still valid?
Jim, that's affirmed. That pad is still valid.
And that is assuming no mid-course 7 here at 105 hours.
That's affirmed. Aquarius Houston.
Go ahead.
Jim, we're setting up your burn for 105.30, and we'll be working up pad, etc., based on that time. Over.
Roger, the time will be 105.30.
And additional point, I guess this one's for Jack. Do we have any idea why we couldn't read the main bus B voltage a while back when first he didn't get it and then later he did?
Yeah, I think we have a reading on that. Stand by. It appears, Vance, that the battery charged circuit breaker, which appeared to be in, wasn't in. Fred, pull it, reset it, and then he started getting readings.
Roger, which circuit breaker was that?
It was the battery charged circuit breaker that allows you to read volts, but I don't know the exact name for it yet.
Okay, understand.
The name is battery charger bat B charge, Jack tells me.
Okay, battery charger bat B charge. Aquarius Houston.
Go ahead.
Have you opened your, just curiosity, have you opened your food locker just aft of the LEM data file? Over.
Yeah, it's been open.
Okay, just checking, thanks.
And the U.S. mail is coming through.
Good.
It came at the right time.
Good. Aquarius Houston, over.
Go ahead.
Jim, we have some CSM temperatures here for you. Might be of interest if you're ready to copy.
Roger, go ahead.
Okay, your quad package temperatures ranged from 85 degrees to 44 degrees. Your CM RCS injectors range from 44 degrees to 21. And your heat shield is well above its lower limits in all the various locations. Temperatures appear to be cycling based on sun angle, and it's no sweat. They all look very good.
Sounds good.
Negative, Jim.
Okay.
And Houston, how do you read Aquarius?
I'll read you loud and clear, Fred. How do you read?
Okay, same one.
Raj, we were just about to send you up some items of information pertaining to the burn. Are you ready to copy?
Stand by.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Ben.
Okay, Fred. First of all, preparations for this, starting with contingency checklist page 24, we would recommend should start at 104:30 GET. And we'll be happy to receive any comments you have on that, though. Second point, when you're in the burn attitude, you should see the sun at the very top of the AOT. It'll be splitting the cursor when your cursor is set at 0. One thing to be aware of, though, that it'll slip right out of the AOT very easily, since it'll be very sensitive to roll and yaw. And that's in detent too, by the way. Next point, the burn is very insensitive to burn time and attitude. In other words, if necessary, we can slip it if there's any problem at all, and attitude isn't too critical. So that brings us to the point that we only have one real burn rule. That is, if rate about any axis gets to 10 degrees a second, that's the limit. Stop the burn. Next point, after you finish the burn and before you trim, request that you leave DETA address 470 up a while so we can take a look at it, and let us holler when we've seen it, and then proceed on. Over.
Okay, Vance, you're saying we should start into the prep in the contingency book at about 104:30. And I'll talk it over in a minute with Jim, and we'll get back with you on it. When in the burn attitude, we should see the sun right at the top of the AOT, and I assume this is detent number 2. Jim and I had already been talking about that, and just eyeballing the terminator and the Earth, we figured the sun had about something like a 70-degree angle, 65-degree angle, so that'll be right up there. We got one burn rule that says if the rates are greater than 10 degrees per second, shut it in. And after we trim, you want me to leave 470 up for a while so y'all can have a look at it, and you'll tell me when to get rid of it.
That's right, Fred. And if you have any questions at all regarding the alignment, why, please let us know. We'll be happy to answer them, like aligning on the Earth as was described before. Also, you should know that the pitch is the most critical attitude so far as errors are concerned in this burn, but as I said, it's still not very sensitive.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the way we're looking out the window through the COAS, we can align yaw and roll pretty well, but it's the sun that has to get us pitch.
All right, and a correction on this DETA 470 thing. Request that we let you give you a go before you trim. Over.
Say again, Vance, on that last.
Roger, we would like to see address 470 and give you a go before you trim. Over.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, after burn, we'll leave 470 up a while and wait for your word to do the trim.
That's correct. How was the sleep?
Okay, and okay, Vance, you there?
Roger, go ahead.
Okay, the picture that Jim gave me on his view through the COAS was we'd have the partial Earth, the lit portion, laying in the top half of the COAS with the cusp laying right on the YY line. And so the whole dark part of the Earth would be in the bottom part of the Earth, except a very thin crescent of the dark part, so lying above the YY line.
Okay, that is correct.
And that in essence, that in essence would put our x-axis pointing towards the sun.
That's correct. The plus x-axis pointing toward the sun and perpendicular to the terminator of the Earth.
Okay.
Two other points, Fred. One is that we don't expect hardly any misalignment of your engine for the burn, so we don't really expect any rates throughout the length of the burn, especially since it's at very low thrust. Second point, request you verify that your suit temperature rheostat's in full cold. That if it were in full cold, that might help your cabin temperature situation, might bring the temperature up.
Okay. Okay, the latter was a good point. We hit it in full hot.
Very good.
And Roger on the rates too.
Okay.
Okay, Vance, is the TIG time going to be approximately, is it 105 or 105.30?
It's 105.30.
Okay, your 104.30 time to start in sounds pretty good. It'll give us lots of time to get set up with the attitude business in case we have any trouble stopping PTC and getting there, and that'll give us a little time to be sitting and waiting all set up.
Okay, Fred, good. Chorus, Houston, over.
Hi, you calling, Vance?
Right, Fred. We just noticed a 2-pound drop in your water quantity. Have you guys had a drink recently, or do you know any reason why it might have dropped over?
Negative.
Thank you. Chorus, Houston.
Go ahead, Ben.
Fred, that may be a funny in the data. The rate's gone back to normal, and we'll keep an eye on it, but we don't think you should worry about it too much.
Let's hope not.
This is Apollo Control at 104 hours 11 minutes. Apollo 13 now 155,111 nautical miles from Earth. Velocity is 4,399 feet per second. and 18 minutes away from the nominal mid-course burn time. As you heard Vance Brand tell the crew, this burn is insensitive, or relatively insensitive at least, to time. And if for some reason the crew is busy and can't make it at that time, they could, at their option, slip this burn as much as 30 minutes. However, at the present time, we expect it will be done very close to the nominal time of 105 hours, 30 minutes. Approximately 30 minutes later, at 106 hours, we still expect the burst disk on the supercritical helium tank of the LEM descent stage to go and vent that helium tank overboard. We'll continue to stay up live for air-ground conversation.
And Houston Aquarius?
Go ahead, Chris.
We're going to get any sort of a pad on this?
That's firm, Fred. Estimating we'll have it to you in about 15 minutes.
Okay. And Houston, you might just let us know if there's any chance it's going to slip further down the road, because we're going to kind of hold to that 104.30 start time. And if you're going to delay any, we'll delay accordingly.
Raj, we won't have any trouble making that, Fred, I'm told.
Okay.
Hello, Houston, Aquarius.
Go ahead, Chris.
Roger, we have about 104.30 now. How's that match up? We'd like to start our power-up.
Okay, Fido's hustling here. We'll try to get it right up to you. Stand by. Aquarius, Houston, over. Aquarius, Houston, over.
Vance, we have the quad heaters on now.
Roger, copy, Jim. And the Jack's going to read you the pad right now, so I recommend you go ahead and get started. You shouldn't be delayed by the pad at all.
Aquarius, Houston, I've got your burn pad.
Roger, Houston, stand by. Ready? Stand by to copy. Okay, ready to copy.
Okay, P30 maneuver pad on the dips. Purpose is mid-course 5. Down 33, 105, 30, 0000. Noun 81 is NA. HA is NA. Perigee plus 00198. 00078. 015. The rest is NA. Shut down the engine at 1 second prior to the end of burn time. Shut down at 14 seconds manually. Ullage is 4 jets for 10 seconds. 10% throttle. Go ahead.
Okay, Jack, we got a dip mid-course 5. Down 33, 105, 30, 0000. Down 81, in slash A. HA in slash A. Plus 00000. enter 8. 00078. Burn time 015. The rest of the pad in flash A. Shut down manually at 14 seconds. Knowledge is 4 jets for 10 seconds. And the entire burn is at 10% throttle.
Okay, Fred, I want to verify that your Delta VR is 00078.
Okay, I read you back 00078.
Okay, good readback. You got it.
The Capcom on that call was Jack Lausma. We passed up the pad for this mid-course correction. The time when 105 hours, 30 minutes elapsed. Delta velocity 7.8 feet per second. A burn time of 15 seconds with the notation to shut down the engine manually at 14 seconds. We're targeting for a perigee after this burn 19.8 nautical miles versus present perigee of 87 nautical miles. And at 104 hours 37 minutes, Apollo 13's distance from Earth is 153,971 nautical miles, velocity 4,421 feet per second.